don't be afraid to land. But I guess what does that mean? For me, it applies to skateboarding, where earlier today I was trying to do a kickflip over the hip of a pyramid at a skate park, and I caught myself time after time being afraid to actually stick the landing rather than being afraid to fail, which is a interesting concept if you think about it, because I feel like the risk of landing includes falling, but at the same time, it was more so being afraid of like, okay, what happens after I roll away? Am I going to trip? Am I going to not stick the next trick on the coping that's around? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a situation where I felt like I was more afraid to actually do the trick versus falling. There are so many different paths that you can take, and there are so many different opportunities where you may find yourself not being afraid necessarily to fail, but being afraid of being successful because you're in a current place where you are comfortable with what you know how to do, and therefore you're not trying to push past and figure out what more you can do. I knew that I could do flat ground kickflips. That's fine. But I think there's a fear being attached to, okay, if I learn how to do this over the hip, what's next and what do I need to learn now in order to keep on improving? I think that improvement factor is a big step in the direction of fear, where it's like, okay, you step into a space and now there's a much larger space to fill. Maybe we're not necessarily afraid to fail. I don't think we're afraid to necessarily get a few bumps and bruises in the process. I think we're afraid of landing, and I think we're afraid of growth, and I think we're afraid of seeing what's on the other side of success. That's a complete thought. And yeah, think about it. That's it. Think about it.